I can't tell if I'm back on. My laptop disconnected again, and I don't understand why. Looks like I'm back on. Chat's not updating on screen, which is fabulous. See if that fixes it. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna have chat on screen for the rest of this. That's fine. Thanks. I have no idea why. Why? I just don't know why. Oh, there it goes. It took it forever, but it updated. Cool. Let's see if we can finish this before my laptop decides to screw me over again. Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus. Inconsistencies? Such as... To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, this was not present at the start of the trial this morning. Unfortunately, Lord Von Zieks, no one is able to corroborate your claims. That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. I thought we opened the storage compartment. Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not. Indeed, my lord. No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things. What do you think? Sorry? About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus? Probably... My internet hates me, yeah. My lord. Yes, counsel. There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial. What? What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot, you'd better start watching... Oh. Silence, McGilded. The court awaits the defense's clarification. Ugh. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. Apparently, I guess my internet decided 3 hours was too much, but we're almost at the end, I think. What am I supposed to believe here? Which means Sunday we could start part 4. I shall have to ask you to elaborate, counsel. Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial? Well, let me look around a little bit. Crap. It's definitely not that. Dear Lord, did I mess up? I could have messed up. That's not important. No. I actually legitimately don't know what it is. Because Von Zieks said the empty area here and the blood up there. I really probably should have given this a once-over before I started the trial back again. Oh, the music is getting to me. I'm gonna have to look it up really quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this. Really? It is that. I'm surprised. It actually is the blood on the floor. That was my first thought.
Got it!
If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this blood stain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom. That's what I thought, but I was not sure. Good lord! Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel. Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of the tongue. I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But if the question is whether that evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake. I had thought maybe the blood hadn't been there at first, but I was not 100% sure. Uh-oh. Oh! He's breaking down! This trial is over! Mr. McGilded? I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now. But you're the defendant! 'Tis over, I tell you! Oh. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw, 'tis all a nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is, that bloodstain is there, now! Well, and over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing reaper in the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized, so I am. I'd thought better of Lord Van Seeks. Well, my lord? I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence. And in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue. Really? Oh, I guess we can't see down below, huh? Your lordship can't be serious. Lord Von Seeks, what is your position? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present. Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication. As a formality, I am, of course, obliged to confer with the defense first. What formality? As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty. Yes, which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now, with all these unexplained inconsistencies? Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please. This reminds me of another case that Phoenix took on, but it's the spoilers. Yes, my lord, the defense believes... I think he's guilty. I really think he's guilty. I really think he's guilty. I am here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence. What are you saying, man? Without any question, there's no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there's also no conclusive evidence to prove he's innocent. Good. Good gracious me! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused citizens into question. Are you of sound mind? Oh, he's losing his mind. Oh, it was a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was a grand decision. What? I must say, I didn't expect quite such an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. What do I do with the coin? Your job is done here, fella. It's some fine work you've done, so you have. But what do you mean? 'Tis just as the right honorable gentleman so succinctly put it afore. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Oh, he's laughing. Why? Why? What? Tell me. I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine, or was it fake? His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said. The stick-and rich are always guilty of something, you... mark my words. I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us that lovely park. I'm so confused. Now that the proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea. Really? I thank you kindly, my lord. I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court. Oh? But we still haven't determined if the bloodstain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth. Lord von Zieks. My lord, the case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place. Excuse me? This isn't his fault. My sincerest apologies, my lord.
Objection.
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord von Zieks ordered the evidence to be secured. I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this manner. But that's so unfair! The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. What? Well, Lord von Zieks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time? 'Tis the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law. Magnus McGilted. Good grief! You've more to say to me, have ye? Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over. Well, something to be looking forward to then. I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Doesn't feel good. Why are there fireworks going off inside the courtroom? This does not feel good. Not at all. Can't believe it. This is an outrage. They should have examined the evidence more. What are you talking about? The man's been cleared. He's innocent. No, not this case, I don't think. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. And my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end, with the defendant being found not guilty. Ostensibly a victory for us. It was rigged, wasn't it? Excuse me, from the very beginning. 18th February, 5:14 p.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. That certainly was a long trial. Ah, yes, it was. Your first ever trial in foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. My heartfelt congratulations. And to you, Mrs. Sato. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. Trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. Well, we didn't have enough time. But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that! The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Aye, that you did! Get out of my face, I hate you. Mr. McGill did. Ah, and that girl is with him too. Well, it seems the stories are true. Oh? What stories? About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. I'm sure you must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? Yes, definitely. I'd heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. Excuse me, and I have you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it. Ugh, I don't like him when he laughs. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man, then? I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning. You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there for once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. Haha, 'tis water under the bridge. Congratulations, Mr. McGill did, on having your name cleared. But nothing's resolved. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh? Aye. They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and obstinate deed. 'Tis grand, is it not? I suppose it is. Now the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. They'll see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth. I've absolute faith in them, so I have, after all. I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. It's not that funny. It's really not. So then, as we agreed aforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. No, thank you. Ah, be whist. You're a humble people, are ye, you from the east? Well, if you insist. But have this, still and all. You deserve a reward. Mr. Magnus McGill did. Oh dear. Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom. Into the courtroom? What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe. I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. Well, I must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection. Sorry? What inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. They're going to examine it again? Now? Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now, but as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. It was an absolute pleasure meeting yous. It was an absolute displeasure to meet you. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain. I hope I never see your face again. And there he goes, a free man. Hello, Gina. Oh, I forgot she was here too. Honey, there's no need. Don't move! Whereas I want to say, gonna move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? You're a grown-up. Sorry. And I ate all grown-ups. Ah, there you are. Oh! Oh, look at her! It's her! Naughty, naughty, running off like that. Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now? And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ha. What? Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. The inventor? Well, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? White, white, and more white. If you have to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself. Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all? I just took my eyes off it for a moment whilst I was changing into different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon. A what's it now? What? I have no idea what this girl's talking about. Anyway, you're coming with me now, back to my laboratory. What? What for? To apologize, of course, silly, to my technician. What? You mean, say sorry? You must be sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before? An adult? I don't listen to no adults. Come along then, follow me. Fine, have it your way. Oh, good. You see, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end. I'm fairly sure that what she wants is to not get shot by that massive gun of yours. She's so cute. We'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss. She's adorable. She was a lively one. Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too? Yes, you're right, but where to? Oh, we haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner had we arrived in London than we had to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff. I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings, but at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck. Don't worry though, I have a plan. If worst comes to worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night. Please tell me you're not thinking the Gilded Park. I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid just as easily as an elderly one. Oh dear, that doesn't sound agreeable. Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Or mansion. Oh. And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there would be more trying times ahead, just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned. The case was far from over. We're gonna see that scumbag Mr. McGilded again, aren't we? Oh!
What's going on? Get the fire brigade!
Oh no!
Bring water, quick! What? How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got
The
here,
omnibus
it was
is
already
on fire!
engaged. No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
Oh no!
No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there. Oh. Oh. This can't be.
I like the anime scenes. Hello, sir. He's still pretty. He looks pretty. 10 bucks! It's Magnus McGilded that's stuck in there. That's where it ends? Are we legit? Oh my gosh. The Adventure of the Cloud of Kokoro. We'll watch the opening to this and then I'm gonna have to stop.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we have observed. Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening.
That woman is stabbed
To
in
the
the back.
young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
No! No, we're not going any further! No! I know it's the British Supreme Court, but we're not doing it anymore. Back to title. We can watch that again. On Sunday. Sunday! Yay, we actually finished it. I'm so happy. That was so freaking long, though. Good lord. I think it was probably about 5 hours between all the streams for it. I'd have a better idea if my computer hadn't disconnected so many times. But, special contents, just really quick. And look at the accolades. Well, I thought I did that. I'll have to go back and try it, I guess. Interesting. There's a bunch of them that... There's a couple that don't have a single thing to them. Voice recitals.
Objection!
The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb.
Oh my. Oh my. Sir. Oh yeah, I got this because I pre-ordered the game. Ah, there's songs in there that we cannot see! Escapades, there's short episodes that we'll have to look at. Eventually. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do Taylor until the second game, but anyway. Yay! We're over halfway through the game now. 2 more cases. And then we are taking a small break to play a different game before game 2. So, yeah. I didn't like that Magnus McGilded man. I kind of hope he was the one in the carriage. Terrible thing to say, but it is what I prefer. So, yeah. Not terrible third case. Third cases are not always great. If we look at Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations, not great. Just not great. I guess Apologistice for some people, but I like Apologistice a whole lot, and I didn't mind that case, honestly. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to be back, most likely. Currently it's most likely, and it's planned to play some Naruto. And then Saturday will be New the World Ends with you again, and next Sunday we'll start chapter 4 of this. So, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get some water and chill. And that'll be it for me today. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.